Hello, everyone. Again, thank you for jumping on this first ever Agent Advantage webinar series that the Security National Marketing team is going to be putting on quarterly. My name is Sarah McCauley. I'm the Director of Marketing here. I'm located in Salt Lake City here at the home office, and I've got my team members here as well, and we're going to take turns kind of talking about some different things. But again, super grateful you're here. This webinar series is really to help you as agents be better at what Security National has to offer, showing you what we've got, what we have in the works. So we'll have multiple sessions over the course of the year, and watch out for the Agent Newsflash to see what topics might apply to you. Today, we're going to talk about the back to the basics. So this will just be a review of some of the things that you may or may not know. If you have questions, feel free to add them in the chat and we'll answer them towards the end of the webinar. But with that, I'm going to turn it over to Maddie Trusty to continue.
Hi, everybody. I'm just going to share my screen really quick so we can, let's see, show you what we got going on. All right, are we on the correct screen? Awesome. Alrighty, so hi everybody, I'm Maddie Trusty. I'm the graphic designer here on the marketing team. And today I have the pleasure of introducing the rest of the marketing team here at Security National and sharing with you a few tips and tricks to help you stay informed of what SNL has to offer you during the year. So we're going to start by doing a little roundup of our small but very mighty marketing team. First, we have Sarah McCauley. Most of you probably know her or have talked to her in the past. She's our Director of Marketing and Lead Development. Sarah's behind the large majority of everything on our team regarding leads and making sure everything we present to you is user-friendly and going to help you make more sales, which is awesome. Next is Jackie Stafford. She's our creative manager. She is the brains behind all of our designs for everything that we present to you and for creating ease of use of products and documents for you. Jackie Hood, who is not on the call with us today, she is one of our marketing specialists. She focuses on making sure we stay organized and keeps documentation of everything we do, which really helps us in the future. And she has also been taking leads calls recently, so you may have talked to her. I'm Maddie Trusty. Like I said, I'm the graphic designer here on the team. I create and send out the large majority of all the emails that you receive on a weekly basis, along with some social media stuff and some project management here and there. And then lastly is Camille Rios. She is another marketing specialist here on our team, focusing on growing our social media, helping us reach out to more agents. And she also helps us with everything that we have that's translated into Spanish. She makes sure we are putting out fully bilingual products and documentation to create a more inclusive sales service. This whole team touches almost everything that you use, including marketing materials, Lead Hub, Agent Portal, social media, emails, training, etc. The list goes on. Our job as a team is to make sure you have the resources to do great business. Alrighty, so let's move on to some of the tips and tricks of information. Let's see. Yes, as Sarah said, the Agent Advantage webinar is for you. We're going to keep creating these, and yeah, we hope you enjoy them and grab some tidbits of information here and there. Alrighty, so do you ever have a question and you just don't know who to call? Our agent hotline is going to be the go-to for when this happens. Sorry. Let's see. For marketing, you're going to press 6. We are here for you and to help you. We want to make sure you have the marketing resources to reach new clients and expand your sales. If you have a question about leads, you can press 4. We can answer questions about the lead menu, lead sources, and Lead Hub to the best of our ability to help you succeed. If we can't immediately answer your question, we will get you in touch with someone who can. We've had a few emails recently that's gone over this, but it's never too late to freshen up on these. So who do you call when you need help besides our team? We have created a phone tree. It's an easy to use way of knowing who to call when you come down with a specific question. Take a note of this list, write down extension numbers that you think could be useful to you in the future. This phone tree is on Agent Portal. On the left-hand side menu, you can click links and then contact us, and it will give you the full list with all of the extension numbers for your use. Alrighty, so we're just going to do a quick look at our departments, their extension numbers, and a quick description about what they do so you know who to call when. So new business and underwriting processes the new applications from entry to issue and mail out. They also provide support to our agents on pending policies. The commission department provides support regarding commission requirements, schedules, and status on payment. The lead and sales department provides support regarding lead generation, sales recruiting, sales training, and sales technology. The new hire and sales support department process appointment and licensing applications for agents seeking appointment with Security National.
Can you go to the next slide, Maddie?
Yes, I can.
Thanks.
Of course. Alrighty. Let's see. The new hire and sales support department process, so the sales support team also fields questions regarding Agent Portal, online resources for ordering supplies, uploading new business, ordering lead generation items, checking commission statements, obtaining premium quotes, and a lot more. Us, the marketing department, we provide tools and support to increase the sales of our agents. This includes lead generation, surveys, mailers, and contests. We also provide creative services such as online marketing, advertising, branding, public relations, and printed collateral. And then lastly is the policy and death claims department. They provide customer care to our policyholders in funeral homes. They answer customer calls, faxes, and emails in a timely and professional manner. Our customer care representatives work together with our agents, field management, and funeral homes to ensure the policies you work hard to sell are taken care of and remain with Security National. The Death Claims Department processes and pays all policyholder death claims and works with individual policyholders, beneficiaries, and funeral homes to provide fast and efficient services. Alrighty, so where can you learn more information and stay up to date on the upcoming and new things that we, the marketing team, create for you? Anything new and upcoming, we will announce in our weekly newsflash or our monthly newsletter. This is a great place to double check for information and learn something new. And as the person who puts the large majority of these emails together, I can tell you that it has important and relative information that you can use in your day-to-day. Another awesome place is our training website. If there's a new process for an application or tips and tricks for selling, it's going to be there. This webinar, along with others of the future, will be posted on the training website for you to refer back to. You have access to the site 24/7. It's for your use, so learn at your pace. Sorry, clicked too fast there. We are constantly posting on social media, so check it out, comment, and like. We want to interact with you so we can tag you and show off your amazing success. So if you are out and about selling, take a selfie, take a picture of your table setup. We want to show you off. If you have photos you want to send our way, email us at snlsocialmedia@securitynational.com. There's also a linked button in the Monday news flash that goes out that will directly put you into this email. So go ahead and send us some awesome photos and let us know your username on any social media that you are on so that we can tag you and give you the recognition that you deserve. Speaking about emails, are you not receiving our emails? If so, please email snl.licensing@securitynational.com or call the agent hotline. We want to make sure that you are receiving all of these emails. We send out quite a few, but they all have so much important information regarding contests, Agent Portal, if Agent Portal is down, just basic information, things to help you sell and make sure that you are prepared for what's to come. And then lastly, before I hand this off, when should you contact your manager? If you don't know who your manager is, call the home office and we can let you know who to get in touch with. because it is really important. If you do know your manager, awesome, fabulous. Your manager should be your first point of contact if you have any questions or concerns. They are here for you to ask your burning sales and field questions. They're the experts in this field, and we've put them in their position to help you along your sales journey. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'm going to pass it over to Jackie with marketing materials.
Thanks, Maddie. And yeah, you can just move to the next slide. I'll try to tell you when I'm ready for the next one. But like Maddie just said, I'm going to talk a little bit about the marketing materials that we make available to you guys. We do have agents from several divisions on our call today, so I'm not going to dive too deep into the individual materials, just kind of give you an overview of where you can find them, and encourage you to look at those. Our goal is to help you reach more clients, to help explain the products that we offer, and to help you improve your sales process and make that easier for you. So our marketing materials are available in English and Spanish. If there is something currently not in Spanish, it will be very shortly. We're trying to make sure that applies to everything we make available to you guys. And most of these materials are low or no cost. So really they're there as a resource for you, and we encourage you to use them. There are a couple of different ways that you can get to these materials. And if you'll jump to that next slide. So the best way is going to be your agent portal. They are available in the cart. Now some of the materials you can actually download directly from the cart. Others you can order physical copies. So let me actually steal the screen for just a second. And I'm going to give you kind of an overview of how to find those just in case you need the refresher. Will you guys on the call confirm that you can see my screen? Perfect. Okay, so I'm in a test version of our agent portal. It may look ever so slightly different from yours, also based on your division. But if you are looking for materials, you're going to want to go to our agent card. You can find that over here. Sorry, you can find that in our marketing tab under the order supplies button. That's going to pull up a screen that looks a lot like this. Our brochures tab is probably the best place to find things, but I encourage you to click on all of these. Like for our final expense and loyalty sales people on the call, I know that you've got applications in this place as well, which can be very useful. And so you are able to order these. I'm going to click on one of our pre-need materials here. This is something where even if it says the price is zero, like I said, some of these have a cost associated, some of them don't, just based on the material, that you can place an order and the people in our home office will ship those to you. There are some options here where you can download a copy directly from it. And that'll just have a little link here that says download PDF. It will open up in a new tab. This will look slightly different if you're on a mobile device, but it's going to operate the same. It'll just pop that PDF open or start the download for you. If you get to this screen, there should be a little download button somewhere on your browser. You can hit that, and then you'll have a copy that you can either use on your device or print at home. So our agent portal is really the kind of best place for that. But we've got another resource available to you, which is our agent training pages. I'm going to pop over to our final expense one as an example. Pre-need and final expense, you've both got this training page available to you now. Loyalty sales, we're going to be launching this in the next couple weeks, so pay attention to those emails that Maddie pointed out, because we'll send you an email when that is live. But on our training pages, there are places for you to download things. So there are our applications if you need those. For final expense here, they have applications on their training page. You can click your state and it'll take you to a page where you can download these easily. Now, I encourage you to use online options when we have them available to you, just because that's easier, but sometimes you need that PDF to reference or to have. If you scroll down just a little bit, we have a section here called Download Documents for Quick Access. This is where you're going to find those resources. So I'm going to click through on this page, and you can see that there are a bunch of orange boxes here with things that you need. Now, some of these are marketing materials. Some of these are actually training and support materials for you. So they're things that are going to help you, learn what we do, be familiar with all of our products, that sort of thing. If you need those work just the same as a download on the cart, so you can just click it it'll open in a new window, and you can use that download button in your browser. I am going to stop sharing real quick, and Maddie, if you will jump me back into that PowerPoint again. But I really encourage you guys to click around both the places that I just showed you. Like, go into the cart on Agent Portal, look at what's available for you. Maybe order, a single copy just to get a feel for everything, and then you can decide what materials work best for you. But they're really there as a resource for you. One other thing I will point out about our Agent Portal is that for our final expense and loyalty sales agents, we do also have some event materials available in the cart for purchase. There is a cost associated with those, but those are good if you're going out to events in your community where you want to kind of set up a table and have those branded materials have that kind of polished feel to make people feel comfortable with you. So we encourage you to take a look at those. For our pre-need agents on the call, we typically recommend that you use those sort of resources from your funeral home, since your customers will be a little bit more familiar with the name of your funeral. Maddie, if you will jump the next slide, which I think we've probably covered most of, that's just the one that's going to talk about those agent training pages. I'm going to give you those URLs just in case you need them. So for pre-need, that is securitynationallife.com/PN training. That's PN for pre-need. For final expense, that's securitynationallife.com/FE training. Again, FE for final expense. And loyalty sales, as soon as we have your page ready for you, we will send you an email with a link to that. Expect a pretty similar URL for that. Maddie, I can go to the next slide now. Okay, this is just kind of an overview. Like I said, since we've got a number of different people on the call, I'm not going to dive into the exact materials that we've got available, but you can see kind of a, from the sky view here that we've got a number of different things. Like, these are professional things that will make your clients feel more comfortable, more familiar, that sort of thing. Go ahead and hop to the next slide. Two particular ones that I'm going to call out here are the gift of love and our funeral planning fact sheet. Now, which one you're using is going to vary a little bit based on the division you're in. These are both great selling tools. They're going to help your clients understand the value in planning ahead and help them feel more comfortable in that sales process. Our gift of love, we have actually recently updated to make it a little easier to use and just give it a little fresher look. We are rolling that out kind of 2 different groups. If you don't already have that new copy, you can kind of see on the screen, it's got the little hearts. It's a slightly different cover than the old one. If you don't already have that, you should see the new one in your agent cart sometime later this year. And that is most of what I had to say. I will just give you a preview to say that we are constantly kind of trying to find ways to do good things for you guys and provide marketing materials that are helpful. Keep an eye out later in this year. We do have some new materials planned that we'll be making available to you. A lot of those will also focus on helping you kind of improve your social media footprint and reach potential clients that way. So keep an eye out, watch the emails, watch social, and we'll provide more details there. That's going to wrap it up for me. I'm going to hand it over to Sarah, who's going to give you a little bit of an overview of our agent portal.
Thanks, Jackie. And, one thing that I'll mention as well, we are constantly translating all of our pieces that we have into Spanish. So most of our major marketing supplies are already available in Spanish, but if there's something that you don't see, that you see in English, but is not in Spanish, it's coming. We're so grateful for Camille to be able to provide that resource for us as a translator. So those are coming soon. Okay, well, I'm going to steal the screen from you, Jackie, and jump into Agent Portal. I assume most of you have been here before numerous times, but I'm just going to go over some quick items that might be of use to you. If you ever have any questions, of course, you can call the hotline, and any one of us is happy to walk you through to find what you need. So when you log in, of course, on mobile, this is going to look slightly different, but your main homepage is pretty much what you need to get started. So anything to submit new business is going to be in this new tile, new business tile. So for final expense, we just launched a final expense, a true web application for in-person apps. So that's a new button here. It'll, select your state where you're licensed, and it'll prompt you through the steps of how to submit that. We have our telesales app. If you want to do a paper app, you can upload photos here. Just follow the prompts. You can also upload corrections this way. And of course, the handy rate calculator. I know I'm terrible at math, and I would never, ever want to calculate a rate manually. So you've got your rate calculator here. The policy status bar, or tile, if you will show your pending policies and total policies. And actually, if you click on it anywhere, it'll take you to your policies. And it goes back up to 45 days, and you can set different filters for there. You've got your commission statements that you can look at there as well. And that's probably the most important piece. If we were to actually kind of scroll down, we've got our contests, so you can see your progress on all of our contests that we're running, Chairman's Excellence, if it applies to your region, our President's Trip, etc. Again, different regions may have different qualifications, so reach out to your manager or reach out to us to find out what those qualifications are. And then at the bottom, if you don't get emails or you don't like to check your emails, pretty much anything that we launch that's new, whether it's a new product or it's a new announcement, something changing, we'll have that listed here in these tiles. And this rotates from time to time, depending on the new information that we have. So on the left-hand side, we've got our main menu. Lead Hub is at the top. So if you are in final expense or loyalty sales, you probably spend a lot of time in the leads section. Your Lead Hub dashboard will show you kind of everything you need to purchase leads, use your lead credit, view your leads, et cetera, et cetera. One thing that I don't know that everyone's aware of is we have a knowledge hub. So if you're looking to learn a little bit more about Lead Hub and how to place a lead order, how to manage your leads, et cetera, we have this thing called Knowledge Hub, and you can get to it from the Lead Hub dashboard, or you can scroll down to links. Well, it's not links, excuse me. Where would it be? Where is it? Here we go. Sorry, in info, my apologies, and you'll click on Knowledge Hub. So essentially, it's just a resource library. Whether you learn by reading or learn by watching, we have videos and text that will show you and walk you through some of the Lead Hub information. Next tab is info. Again, Knowledge Hub lives here, but again, anything lead related is going to be here on the left side. On the pre-need side, agents, if you're looking to learn a little bit more about lead generation, I would certainly get with your local SNL manager, and they can help you get started with some leads. Reports. This tab is great for your policies, whether they're pending and underwriting, active, terminated in the last 45 days. This is where you can find all of that information. Your commission balances, statements, and then contest reports. See how you're doing. The marketing tab, of course, is all about ordering supplies. You can filter by state and by language here. So say you're only interested in English or only interested in Spanish, click that little box here on the left, and that will filter down your results. And Jackie kind of went over how to order certain things, so I won't spend too much time in here, but feel free to, yeah, like Jackie said, just click buttons, see what we've got. Maybe there's something that you're not aware of. We certainly encourage you to push as many buttons in Agent Portal as possible. That's how you learn. That's how I learned. It's just, you can't go wrong with pushing buttons. So, and also we've got links here, a rate calculator. If you, you can get to it from here, but you can also get to it from the links tab. We've got manager metrics if you're a pre-need, final expense, or a loyalty manager. And then of course our phone tree, which Maddie went over a little bit earlier. So that's really a very condensed version of what Agent Portal has to offer. The other piece that I'll mention, many of you have downlines and are training maybe your agency or your downline agents, and you use your own Agent Portal as a training vehicle. If you go to your little top avatar here where you're sign in and sign out, if you actually click on account, there's a couple things that you can do here. And one of them is hide sensitive data. What this will do is it takes away any of the financials. It just stars everything out. So you can use Agent Portal as a training mechanism and not give away your personal information. So you can just toggle that on and off, and that will just hide that information from some of these tiles. And the other piece is if you're interested in actually switching your language from English to Spanish, you want to translate everything into Spanish, just click that button and it'll show everything in Agent Portal in Spanish. So with that, that's kind of my mini tour. Are there any questions that we can answer or something that I've missed that I should go over? And I'm going to stop sharing for a moment, see if there's any questions. Doesn't look like it. So again, our team is here for you. You've met most of us. We'll have our next session in a couple months with our new topics. So watch our agent emails. And in the meantime, you can, of course, call the agent hotline, email us at SNL social media for anything that you may need. Submit those photos, those pictures, and yeah, that's about it for today. Oh, somebody raised their hands from Robert Downs. What is the lead with the highest ROI? Now, that's a bit of a loaded question because it just depends on, as a salesperson, what you prefer. But traditionally, if you're on the final expense side, our direct mail tends to have the highest return on investment. Generally speaking, if you have 10 leads, you're going to close 4 from direct mail. So anywhere between like 30 to 40% on the direct mail. Our live transfers are about 10 to 20% of a conversion. And then all of our social media or kind of Google SEO generated leads, because those are they're a lower intent lead, I think a 10 to 15% close rate is pretty standard on those across the industry. So again, our team is here for you. You've met most of us. We'll have our next session in a couple months with our new topics. So watch our agent emails. And in the meantime, you can, of course, call the agent hotline, email us at SNL social media for anything that you may need. Submit those photos, those pictures, and yeah, that's about it for today. Thanks, everyone.